Hey, it's Jeff DeVeronica with the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show. Steve Bradley and I are doing something different tonight. We're at the annual Ronald McDonald All-Star Banquet, and of course the games are Saturday at
Rush Henrietta.
Always at Rush Henrietta. Fantastic. We're here with one of the key organizers of the event, Rich Dibble. Rich, tell me about the history of this event and how important it is to the Ronald McDonald House.
It started in 1986. Mike Palermo, it was his brainchild. He started this up. And it's a fundraiser. Well, we honor the kids and recognize the best of the best in Section 5, and at the same time raise money for the Ronald McDonald House. And the interesting thing was in 1986, there was no Ronald McDonald House. It was 5 years before it was built. So the kids that raised money back then helped build the house. And we've been continuing that process, the game's on. This is our 38th year.
And do we have a rough number on how much money?
It's over $400,000 over the period of time. It's well over 200 in the last 13 years. So yeah, it's all on the kids. The kids do all the selling of tickets, sell the program, the ads in the program, help us raise money. So and then we do try to really honor their exceptional talents by letting them play on Sunday and bringing a lot of people into Rush Henrietta.
So it's Sunday this year.
Saturday.
1 and 3 p.m.?
Saturday, March 25th. Girls' game is at 1, boys at 3.
And the Ronald McDonald House just provides family support when they need it the most. And it's such a great place. And it's so cool that the players and the coaches and the cheerleaders all get to support it.
Right.
So.
And don't forget the cheerleaders, too. They help us raise a lot of money. I know, sorry. They perform. They'll be there all day, and they perform at halftime of the boys' game. And I'll tell you, to watch them perform, they are. Sometimes I think they're better athletes than the players, but yeah, they're incredible.
Thanks for having us here, Rich.
Thank you.
Hey, we're here with Haden Abbot and Sawyer Devoe of the Avoca Prattsburgh State Champions, Class D, back-to-back, fellas. Thanks for joining us. Really an incredible season, an incredible 2 seasons, and an incredible weekend. Looking back on the last 2 years, and we'll start with you, Haden. What are the biggest memories of this run that your team's had since they've been a merged program for the last 3 seasons?
Just the boys I've got to play with. I mean, it's just a special group. We're all unselfish and love playing basketball with one another, and it got us to where we are now.
Sawyer, I was fortunate enough to be at Rush Henrietta, the game when you scored your 1,000th point and the big win over the Panama, right? And I mean, in a time like this when there's COVID, that's a heck of an achievement because a lot of guys lost games and everything. What did that mean to you to have that accomplishment?
I mean, it meant a lot. You know, it was never really a goal of mine at the beginning, but I'm glad I got to that mark, and I was honored to do it with the team we had, and just the journey of it all is great. Yeah.
Looking back to last weekend, Haden, in Glens Falls. What are your best memories of this weekend? What are you going to take away and talk about when you guys have reunions 20, 25 years from now?
I'd definitely say being back-to-back. I mean, 1 is special, but 2 is another level. And same group of guys back from the first year. It's just a great journey we had.
And Sawyer, watching your team play, you score around 80 points a game. You're in the face defense, push the tempo on offense. How much fun do you guys have?
Oh, we have a lot of fun. You know, even in practice playing like that, just getting ourselves ready. It's so much fun running up and down the court, speeding teams up. That's how we like to play.
And, I mean, another thing that's impressed me, too, is the tradition. You guys have the green blazers on tonight, and that's what, I just met your dad, Zach, and that's what the Prattsburgh teams with Coach Burke did. How cool is it to carry on that tradition?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, it was a question, when we merged with Avoca, if it would keep going and all that. But I think as players, we loved the tradition, and the Avoca kids loved it too, and just kind of kept going with it.
And Haden, longtime fans of Section 5 basketball will remember Coach Putnam as a player. He scored 52 points in a sectional game in 1991. What's it like playing for Brian Putnam?
It's great. I mean, his coaching style is fantastic, the way it's worked out for us. Definitely a style of play he has us playing, has us got 2 state championships now. So, I mean, he's definitely a great coach, and I'm going to miss him.
The Avoca Prattsburgh, Haden Abbot and Sawyer Devoe. Sorry, old habits die hard. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining us, and congratulations on an awesome season.
Thank you, guys.
You know us. We're always digging for those new story angles, Jeff. We have Chiara Lai here, who played for Addison this year. Chiara, you're from Italy. Where in Italy did you come from?
Sardinia is an island.
And how did you hook up and come to the United States?
Well, when I was little, I always want to go in the United States, and then my parents just told me we can let you go, and then I contacted the EF, and I went here.
And you came to Addison, right?
Yeah, because I didn't choose, but they chose me, so.
And what was it like coming from Italy to Addison, which is a town in the southern tier?
Well, it's really different because my city is a big city, but Addison is small. But I love it play with my team during basketball season because at school in Italy we don't play the sport like basketball inside of school, but we have to pay a club to play. So it was different, but I really like it and enjoy it.
What did you enjoy the most about this season?
I like it how we played as a team and how they made me play, and I felt like really part of the team, and I like it that. And we had a good season actually. We won a lot, so I like it.
And you're here at the Ronald McDonald game,
Yeah.
which is not an easy place to be. How does it feel to have this honor?
I feel like really in front and good. I was really nervous, but it's very good. I feel
What's been the biggest challenge coming to America?
about basketball.
Just life, what basketball, either one.
Well, all the style, like the food is different, everything is different, the school is different, basketball is different, even the plays are different, everything is, the language is different, everything is different.
And what do you hope to do in the future after you leave Addison?
I have another year of school in Italy, high school, and then I will probably go to a college, maybe in America. I hope to play basketball.
Oh, that would be
I will,
fantastic.
yeah,
Thank you so much, Chiara.
of course, thank you.
We're here with 3 Pavilion Gophers. Jeff, in the middle, we've got Coach Ben Schwenebraten from the girls basketball team. On the left, it's Lauren Kingsley, and on the right, it's Karlee Zinkievich. And the Gophers have won 3 titles in 4 years, both 5-year players. They made it to the Western Regionals this year, and both had outstanding 1,000-point careers. Lauren, when you look back at your 3 sectional titles in basketball and 3 in volleyball, what are you going to remember most about your time at Pavilion?
Definitely the fans that were there, and then just how exciting it is that last point to win or when the clock goes out once we win.
And Karlee, how about you? You and Lauren over the last 5 years really developed a special bond. Her on the inside, you on the outside, almost like a Stockton and Malone for those kind of old school fans. How do you describe your chemistry on the court?
I mean, our chemistry is amazing. We've been playing for so many years together, and we're friends all outside of the court, so we know each other very well, and I'm going to miss playing with her.
Coach, what did these two mean to the program?
It's tough to put into words what they've meant to the program. You know, it's been a great 5 years of them playing together on the team, and you know, the success that we've had is because of these two. You know, the 3 sectional titles in 4 years, and all of the individual accolades they've gotten is, you know, it's just really impressive to be a part of and really fun to be a part of as they've led us to where we got the last couple of years.
And we're here at the Ronald McDonald game. A lot of Pavilion players don't make it to this game. You know, a small school and to have 2. Lauren, what's it mean to have this opportunity?
It's really amazing. It's a very big game, and I'm very excited to be in it, especially with Karlee.
Karlee, how about for you?
I'm extremely happy to be playing with Lauren and to be getting like this experience, and I'm so excited to see what it is like.
Lauren, how about you? The first one ended a 39-year drought. The second one, you came back after not getting it your sophomore year, and then this year you were able to repeat. Is one of those stand above the rest?
I would say the first one, because it's always exciting to win like your first sectional title ever, and having all the fans there was really amazing, and then it just keeps getting better and better every time we win.
And Ben, where do you go from here?
That's a good question. It'll be tough to repeat what they have accomplished the last couple of years. So, you know, we just got to get back to work. The younger girls who've been there for a couple of years really have to get back to work this summer to try and live up to the standard and the bar that they've set at Pavilion.
The Pavilion Gophers, thanks very much to Karlee, Coach Ben, and to Lauren.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigels has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Are you looking for a place to create your greater story? Roberts Wesleyan University was voted the best undergraduate program by the Rochester Business Journal Reader Rankings in 2022. We're honored and humbled for being recognized as a top winner. Within every student is a transformation story in the making. At Roberts, you'll find an academically inspiring environment led by supportive, high-quality professors. You'll build upon your education and have opportunities to pursue your interests, explore career opportunities, and shape your future forward at Roberts, a liberal arts university anchored in Christ located in Rochester, New York. Apply now for fall 2023 at roberts.edu/apply. We'll get back to you within 24 hours once you submit your application. Bring your greater story to light at Roberts Wesleyan University.
You don't choose to get hurt at work, but you can choose the workers' comp attorneys at Connors and Ferris to fight for your money and medical benefits you deserve.
With over 20 years of industry experience, we will give your case our undivided attention so that you and your family can focus on your recovery.
So call Connors and Ferris, the workers' comp attorneys dedicated to fighting for injured workers' rights.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hi, this is Jeff DeVeronica. I'd like to tell you about my friends from Doyle Security. We lost my father-in-law a few years ago, and that meant my mother-in-law was going to be alone in her house. One of my first calls was to Doyle. Doyle has an award-winning burglary detection system, and that gave her peace of mind again. It gave her comfort. These days, you can't put a price tag on that. Whether it's for your family or yourself, at any stage of your life, Doyle is there for you. For seniors, Doyle offers a personally enabled GPS emergency response system. They have a full array of smart systems, including fire and carbon monoxide detection, security cameras, and more for your home or business. More than 35,000 families and businesses rely on Doyle every day and every night. Family owned and operated for more than 100 years, you don't have that kind of staying power unless you're doing something right. To learn more, call 1-866-GO-DOYLE or visit godoyle.com.
There are plenty of professional sports teams in Rochester, but there's also a lot of great high school sports action in each town in our area. When's the last time you checked out a high school game? Section 5 sports are about more than just wins and losses. They're about teaching teamwork, dedication, and discipline. So support the kids who play for your school. Get out and watch a high school game today. For more information, including schedules, rosters, and stats, visit section5.org. That's sectionv.org. Brought to you by the Monroe County League and Section 5.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
You know, whether you come here as a sixth grader or a ninth grader, you have to spend your 4, 5, 6 years here and just get involved in so many different things. And then you're going to go out and set fire on the earth. When you get through McQuay Jesuit, you're not going to fail when you get out in the world.
So from the consultation to the installation, I think the word that comes to mind is easy. I've talked to a lot of people where their renovations have been nothing but headaches, and this was never a headache. It was easy. From the moment Marty came and talked with me about all the options and about all the process, he was so easy to talk to. It was like talking to an old friend. Laid everything out. There was no pressure. I just felt very at ease about the whole process. And then when Ryan came, he was in at 8 o'clock and he was out by 3:30. It was incredible. And with the supply chain issues right now, the one thing that I loved the best about Bathfitter was that they do all of their own production and then they also do their own installation. So it was a quick process. We were able to get the installation date within a few weeks, and it was just easy. And we are so thrilled with our brand new gleaming tub. So we couldn't be happier.
We're here with Jim Palermo, longtime Section 5 basketball official, one of the most respected officials in Board 60 over time. Jim, thanks for joining us, and congratulations. This was your first season of retirement after 43 years.
Yeah, finally hung up the whistle and give my body a little rest, so yeah.
That's why his tan is so good.
What got you into officiating so long ago, and why did you stay?
It's a game I love, and I played 1 year of college basketball at GCC, and then after that, Jimmy Yulee and a couple other guys got me involved, and I'm so glad I did it. Yeah.
43 years, you made lifelong friends. They always say officials are like a brotherhood. What's that relationship like with your fellow officials?
When you go on the court together, it's you and your partner, and you've got each other's back, and you form a bond that it's hard to explain unless you've walked in our shoes. So it's just one of those neat situations, and they become lifelong friends, and which many of the referees are now.
Whenever we ask a coach what the biggest change is, they always talk about the three-point line. What was the biggest change in basketball during your time as an official?
Well, there's been a few. The shot clock, the three-point line. Those are obviously the two major changes. So now you've got a lot more responsibility. You got to be checking feet. You got to be aware of the time on the shot clock, along with the game clock. So there's been, I would say those are the two major changes. Yeah.
Now, we had Robert Zayas on, who's the executive director for New York State Public High School Athletic Association. And one of the things we talked about a few weeks ago was how there's such a shortage of officiating. And people don't want to do what you did for 43 years. Somebody came up to you and said, I'm thinking about being an official. What's your sales pitch? What are the benefits? Why should somebody do it?
Well, first of all, you got to be in it for the right reasons. If it's something you have a passion for, I would encourage. We need young people to get involved. Obviously, I know Randy Trockett this year was scrambling for officials. So any young basketball players that maybe aren't going on to play basketball in their college career, in their college careers, or even when they're done with their college career, that know the game, that have a good feel for what needs to be called during the game, and so I would encourage anybody that really has an interest and a love for the game to really take up officiating.
So help give back to your sport, right, and make a couple bucks,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, obviously I did it when I was in college, so that was my job. I reffed pretty much every day of the week and back then games were only on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I know I'm dating myself here, but I worked rec games when I went to Brockport. I rec games in Batavia, Churchville, and Brockport on the off nights, and then CYO on Saturday and Sunday. So, I mean, that was my job during college, and it paid my bills, and I was able to go get a couple wings on a Friday night.
Well, thank you what you've done. I mean, Jim even reffed some of my games when I played, so thank you for your service, and congratulations on a fabulous run.
Oh, thank you, and we appreciate what you and Jeff do here, and keeping the kids in the limelight and recognizing all the kids in Section 5, not just the ones that might be in the limelight all the time. You go and dig up the stories in the outer areas, and I know they appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. We're standing by now with a couple of cheerleading representatives in the Ronald McDonald game. We've got Emma Peterson from Aquinas, and we've got Coach Jenn Pero from Gananda. Emma, congratulations. Of all the cheerleaders in Section 5 winter sports, 17 were chosen to participate in this game. What does it mean for you to be here?
Thank you. It means a lot to me. My brother was a recipient in 2005, but it's really special to be chosen to represent not only my school, myself, but the people that utilize the Ronald McDonald House and make an impact in the community.
And Jen, you have came to your first banquet, you said 7 years ago, and really got a good understanding for what the Ronald McDonald House does. Why is this event so important to you and your team as well?
Like I said, from the first time I came, it was a great experience to see what the house is used for. And since then, since my first experience, I have brought my team every year, my seniors, to make a meal at the Ronald McDonald House so they can see firsthand what the house does for families.
What kind of response do your seniors give you after having done that?
They really enjoy it, and they it is nice. We have met families. We've met families that had babies in the NICU. They've showed us pictures. The parents are always very grateful for the house and being there for them.
Emma, when did you start cheerleading?
I actually started in November.
Wait a minute, that's it?
Yeah, November.
Why? Who got you out for the team?
My sister, my younger sister cheers, so I decided to cheer with her, to have a senior night with her.
What's the best part about being on the cheerleading team?
The community it brings you. I never thought, I wouldn't like this, but come to find out I really love the community that it has and everything that comes along with cheerleading and all the excitement and the pressure.
So hold up, you started in November, and you're one of the 17 selected for this game. How awesome was your season?
It went really well. We placed second out of 11 at sectionals.
Wow. And Jen, I know that your teams have had a lot of success at Gananda over the years. What is it about cheerleading that makes it so special?
I feel like it is the whole sport of it, and that you need a whole team to make a routine. I don't know.
As we look forward to Saturday, you've been to the game before, you've coached in the game. You haven't coached, but you've been there. First time coaching. What's Saturday like for people who haven't been there?
It's a lot of fun. It will be packed. Well, obviously it's always fun to watch the cheerleaders, but even the game itself is fun. It's a good time.
Emma Peterson, Jenn Pero, thanks very much for being on the Connors and Ferris High School Sports Show.
Thank you.